Hi, Dyslexic Genius here, Brett Hurt. My phone number is 864-236-1680, or you can email me at dyslexicgeniushurt@gmail.com. What I'm going to talk about is your crank. And if you ever taken your phonograph apart and you have one of these little pieces of steel and it won't come out of the cabinet like that, well, that shaft right there is what your crank screws into. Which is attached to this gear, which sets down in here in these two holes. Well, what happens over time, people crank up too hard on their machines, they pound it for some reason, and it shears the pin off, which is this it's around a 3/32 inch pin right here. We have to replace the pin, so we can only go up one step on this, which is a 7/64, because there's not much steel here. Mm-hmm. So what we see is we have to drill it out. This is an old school trick. You're going to put the drill through like this, so this moves. See how this moves? I have a little bit smaller drill. And you're just going to bring this down. It doesn't drop off. This is how you line to drill the hole the old way. Now I have it locked in my drill vise, and watch. You can adjust the drill, you can adjust that, and you push a smaller drill through so it goes through and it's not dragging. Now you go to a 3/32 drill, because this one's smaller than 3/32. You drill that out.
Drill it out or go through it like that?
You turn it on like that, and just do that. Now we'll go to the 7/64, and we're going to drill that out. And this aligns the drill to the shaft. So we have a circle here, and we're going dead down the old hole. Now we're going to do the same thing to the gear, but when you set the gear up, you're going to mount it the same way in, but you want to get the small part of the gear, this piece, down into the vise so it grabs. And then you will set it up like I did the shaft.
That looks like it's going at an angle, is it?
Oh no, you have to reset everything when you do it. Just the way I set the shaft up is how you're going to set the gear up. Now you've drilled two holes at 7/64. Now you're going to put them together like that, and all the holes will line up. Then you're going to have to get a 7/64 inch diameter pin. You might have to order one online or have somebody know somebody, veneer calibers. You measure it, then you come in, put everything together. You line up the holes, and you line the gear up that goes to the spring barrel, making sure that the spring barrel gear that's here is hitting here. Then you tap in a new pin. And you can tap in the pin, and it can stick up just below the teeth of the gear.
How do you tap it in?
You tap it in, you're going to have a punch, a small punch to tap out the old pin, and then you're going to have the other punch come in. Because it's going to be sticking up, you can tap gently, boom, 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 and then you take a punch and you drive it in. And that's how you fix it. This is what happens when you manhandle a Victrola. This is a lot of fun, and that's my tip for the day.